Hello YouTube, it's Ben from the photography team. This one is all about the new Fuji X-H1 against the Fuji X-T2. We're going to do a series of these looking at all the differences between them: image quality, AF, ISO, the IBIS difference. And this one's just a quick look about the difference in sizes, the grip, the overall difference, buttons, things like that. So it's not too in-depth yet, mainly waiting for the second body, just so we've got that third camera to be able to film off. This one today was mainly done using my phone, so there we go. But you'll join me at the desk and we'll go through it. So we're at the table now, and we have the X-H1 and the X-T2, and like I said, I just want to go through the differences in size, in look, in features, and all that type of stuff. So here we have them side by side. You can see there is definitely a depth difference. And you can definitely see the size of the grip, the position of the shutter button, the difference in the eye cup. So going around to the back, you can see the screens. You can see the difference with the button positioning, the height, even like the branding as well. That's kind of changed. The difference in the Q button, the layout there, the AFL, the EL and the AF on buttons have been changed. Obviously we're now flat on the X-T2, where we've got the compensation button here. Even down to the lugs for your strap, they're now offset, so these are in line and these two are now offset here. Bringing around to the front, there's not too much difference on the front. They still look fairly similar. The buttons themselves are now a lot more definite. You can probably see the front button, even the difference in the look to that. You can see the difference in the mount, so around the actual this bit here, you can see how much bigger this is than here. Overall, there is definitely a difference, but I think at a glance, unless you know what you're looking at, you're not going to tell too bad. I do like the fact they've taken the branding off the front. That is nice. A lot of people normally put tape over here, but I don't mind, but it is nice to have that little bit. If we spin around to the bottom, not much difference there. Battery door still in the same place. All the other connections for the grip still in the same place, really. The camera, the card door. This is now what we've got here for the X-H1. Quite a big door now, and the X-T2. It's a bit smaller, so it's quite nice to have that kind of larger input there. This is a lot more slanted back than the X-T2. You can see the slant going back here. This is so much more comfortable. I wear glasses, so it's really a lot nicer here to put the glass up against. The flip out screen, pretty much no change at all. Works exactly the same. There is no kind of difference in position of it, you know, coming out, angles that it comes out. It looks like exactly the same to me. What else have we got here? So the actual buttons themselves, let's just move the X-T2 out of the way. The actual buttons themselves, there's a physical difference now. This is a lot more prominent than this button here. You can actually see now that I'm videoing this on my phone, because I've not yet had the other X-H1 delivered to be able to film it on one of them. Again, these don't feel too much different, but these certainly do. The moving of the dials underneath, the I don't know what you call it, the lug for it, maybe this bit here. Try and put a direct comparison against them. This just feels nicer, easier to find, this one, and there's a lot more kind of physical movement to it. This one's a bit freer. Mind you, this has been obviously used a bit more. This isn't too any different really. Same location, same stuff. Overall, and the reason why we kind of went for the H2 X-H1 is the ergonomics on the grip. I've got big hands, and using this, I just found it a little bit hard to grab onto. I was fine with it, but we were lucky enough for Fuji to send us the GFX, which has this style grip, and for me, you can see my little finger now. It's a lot more comfortable with the thumb part here, location of the shutter, the actual grip. You know, being able to literally pick it up is a lot nicer, I find. So with this one, yeah, my little finger's now disappearing under here. So for us, it was definitely ergonomics, obviously the IBIS, all that type of stuff. But this was just a quick 5 minutes, just showing you around both cameras, what they look like next to one another, you know, the height differences, the size differences, how they sit. Obviously the eye cup's so much bigger, this one sits off. If I lay the X-T2 over the top, you can see there is not that much difference when you kind of really stick them close to one another. You can probably see the slight difference in paint there as well, where this has got the more durable paint. So you've seen the difference. There isn't that much. It does weigh a little bit more, you can definitely feel that. The grip is so much nicer. I've got fairly big hands, so the grip's so much nicer for me. You can probably see the difference in the video of it going under my little finger. Overall, it is definitely a hybrid between the X-T2 and the GFX, but that's something I like. We did move to Fuji for the mirrorless, for the lightness, for the smallness. This isn't going drastically back to your DSLR size. It's a really nice compromise, I think, for getting that IBIS. For, believe us, you're getting some lovely sharp images at slow shutter speeds, and we think it's really going to make a difference. So as always, thank you so much for watching these. We really appreciate your support with subscribing, liking, commenting. Did this help? Have you seen now the difference in the sizes? Has that helped you guys? Always leave a comment. Anything you'd like to see us to do, comparing the two, all those types of things, leave us a comment. And check out our website, thephotographyteam.co.uk. We've got a blog over there. Some stuff that doesn't hit YouTube hits our blog, and vice versa, and you can subscribe to our blog. But as always, thanks a lot guys, and we'll see you in the next one. I've been Ben, and I've been from the Photography Team.